What is up, YouTube? Pupface9,000 here. So let's just get something out of the way. And I'm not making excuses. I'm not trying to, find a way to justify the fact that I've been, just disappearing for seemingly no reason. So a lot has been going on. And it's getting to a point again. Now, this last week or so has been fine. You know what I mean? Nothing has really come up. But yeah, a lot's been going on, and I think that really pertains to pretty much all aspects of my life. A lot's been going on. I've been having to make a lot of difficult decisions. I've been having to go through a lot of hard things pretty much since the start of this year, and it's just kind of it's getting to a point. You know what I mean? And I'm trying not to let it affect the way that I make and upload videos on a regular basis, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So yeah, if I disappear, it's not for any one specific thing. It's normally a lot of things that pile up. So I know I said a little while back that I'm going to try and do whatever I can. Well, here we are, Sunday afternoon. Nothing's been going on. Shocking, I know. And yeah, I mean, I'm almost ready to throw in the towel with all the projects that I want to do, because there's no point in me saying that I'm gonna go out of my way to do all this if I'm not. And I'm thankfully a paycheck just dropped. I got a lot, you know what I mean? So I'm not doing bad financially, and that's normally a huge problem with the projects that I try to do is financial restrictions. Thankfully, that paycheck dropped and it was actually really generous. So that's not an issue. The issue is that I don't have time and I don't have the patience or the dedication to do these projects. You know what I mean? And I want to do them. Don't get me wrong. It's just, you know what I mean? How am I going to find the time? How am I going to find the dedication to do all this? You know what I mean? When all this, I can do all this other great shit, right? But when it comes to doing projects, that's where a lot of my troubles start. So I don't know. I'm gonna see what I can do, but I'm almost ready to throw in the towel because a lot of these projects have been just sitting around collecting dust for years, and I would really like it to not be like that. I'd like to actually do something with it instead of just watching everything kind of just crumble around me. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I'll do what I can with the limited amount of time I have. I have to go shopping for art supplies and whatnot so I can actually try and start. So you know what I mean? It's not hard. It's not hard, but it's a matter of I don't have a lot of things that I need to be able to do this kind of thing. So there's that. And other videos, you know what I mean? I can only do this kind of video so much. You know what I mean? I can only show up every couple weeks and talk about what's going on for so long. You know what I mean? I don't have time to do anything. I don't have the dedication to do anything apart from this. You know what I mean? This takes a short amount of time, and it's not difficult. You know what I mean? And but at the same time, I'd rather be doing this than not doing anything at all. If that is of any consolation to any of you, and I'm sure it's not, but that's besides the point. So I mean, I'm still trying to do what I can, you know what I mean? But it's getting to a point, you know what I mean, where it's looking like another 2024. It's getting to a point where it's looking like another 2025. Another 2022, even another 2021. It's looking like, yeah, it's not looking too good for me. and I would really like that to be the opposite, because a lot is going on this year. A lot is going on this year. So I'm really trying to do what I can. But at the same time, there's only so much I can do. So I I'll do what I can. You have my word that I'm gonna do what I can. But I can't if I can't do what needs to be done, then it doesn't get done, and I throw in the towel. That's just the long and short of it. So, and I know you all hate hearing that. Maybe I doubt it, but that's just the point I'm at. So there's that. I I can't think of anything else that's going on. I mean, I'm retiring from music after 5 years. Not an easy decision that I'm making, but it's been long enough. I've been doing this long enough, you know what I mean? And I've had a lot of good, I've had a lot of bad, I've had a lot of learning experiences, I've had a lot of, good reception, negative reception, X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? But it's getting old. You know what I mean? I've been making these videos for the last 5 years. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that I'm bored of them. I'm not saying that at all, because I still have a lot of things I want to do. But with the way that they've been getting received recently, and the fact that it's been consuming my content for the last 5 years, you know what I mean? I'm not bored of it, and it's a hard decision to make. But I think what's best for my channel is to retire from them. You know what I mean? And it's more of make a music video maybe once a month. Maybe once a month instead of every couple of days. You know what I mean? And on the chopping block, I think I have five, maybe not even five, maybe three that I really want to do before I can actually fully be satisfied and quit. I have Brown Eyed Girl again. I have I was thinking Swim Good by Frank Ocean. It means a lot to me, and I I think that's about it. So I'm sure post recording I'm gonna think of something and I'm gonna put it out, but that's just what you all need to know. So I don't have any projects coming, don't have much of anything coming. So I just wanted to break the silence, let you all know that this is what needs to be done. This is what this is what's going on, and this is my response. So yeah, this has been Podcast Cannon 1000. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.